How we doing, folks? It's Sticky here with Sticky's Cabana podcast. Hey, across from me here, next to me, I should say, I've got my co-host,
Kim,
Miss
as
Kim.
usual.
Miss Kim, absolutely. And across from us over here, we have Dusk and Dawn. How y'all doing today?
Doing great.
Pretty
How are you
good.
doing?
Oh, we're
Good to
doing
see you
we're
guys.
doing decent. So if y'all don't mind, let's go down the line. Introduce yourselves. Tell us what y'all do for the band. Yeah.
I guess I'll start here. My name is Noah. I play drums for Dusk N Dawn. I'm a late member. I'm not a founding member. I met these guys through our vocalist right here beside me.
I'm AJ.
And I do my best to contribute for the band. Just make sure everything sounds good. It's been a joy to be with these guys, and yeah, I guess that's it for me.
All right.
Hi. I'm the lead vocalist, AJ, and Noah contributes. Yeah, he's not a founding member, but he contributes very well. So we love him here. Yeah, we met through a program called Compass in about what year was that? 2023. Yeah. So so I just do vocals. I don't know how to play instruments. I knew how to play piano for a brief bit of time, but I kind of forgot. But yeah, that's pretty much all I need to know.
Cool. I'm Lyla. I play guitar, and I'm basically the manager of the band.
Manager or the mom of the band? Like, okay, guys, let's focus.
A little bit of both.
Both.
But that's
Definitely both.
I enjoy it.
She tells us what to do.
It's
The mom of
it's
the band.
super fun.
Yes.
It's super fun.
Guys, behave, focus, clean up, right?
I mean,
Yeah,
I could
sort of.
never like schedule as much as you do.
I
That
love
I
scheduling.
don't know. Can I curse on here?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that shit would drive me insane. Like
Don't like calendars. Google Calendar doesn't do it for you. All the colors.
scheduling things stresses me out so much. Like I can hardly keep track of my personal schedule. Don't even get me started on our band schedule.
All right, I'm Lee. I play bass for the band, and I'm also one of the founding members, I guess.
So how long y'all been together exactly?
Ooh,
Been to-
almost 3 years.
3 years.
Something like that.
3 years. Yeah.
How would you guys describe your sound?
Ooh, I got it. I got this. So that's a good question. We kind of do everything. Well, we do a mix of like a couple different genres. I would say we started out more indie, and then we kind of had a metal era, and now we're kind of in our shoegaze era. And so I would say we kind of like take all three of those styles and just make them have a baby, you know? And we just, that's what comes out is our music.
Threesome baby.
It's definitely experimental alternative. That would be
Mhm.
one word.
Okay.
Okay.
We like experimenting a lot. I want to get like some more synth stuff included, but we haven't been able to find like a keyboardist. My boyfriend is a great keyboardist, but he is in Lawrence going to KU, so
Yeah.
we need someone who's like actually, in Columbia.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Well, I will tell y'all, out of the Battle of the Bands, you guys were Lucas's favorite band.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
so-
guys did awesome.
Yeah.
Well,
He pinpointed you all pretty early in, so
Mhm.
yeah.
Oh my
He
god.
did. He did.
Yeah.
Thank you,
So-
Lucas.
I want to know things about you guys.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
What do y'all do? What do y'all do when you're not in the band?
Yes.
You know?
For me, it's just music in general. I'm in a bunch of other projects and
Oh,
stuff.
okay.
Mostly metal. Takes everything out of my body.
Yeah.
Other than that, I like to travel. I like to spend my time outdoors. I play video games because I really don't have anything else to do.
Real.
What else? I practice now and then. Sometimes I like to drive for fun.
Hmm.
You know,
Road trip.
yeah,
Yeah.
basically that.
We do.
We know
too.
about road
We know
trips.
all
Oh,
about
yeah.
road trip.
Mm,
Most definitely.
Yeah.
yeah.
I just want to say disclaimer if the camera's picking this up. I have Tourette's and they're active right now. So if you see my neck twitching, there's nothing wrong. It's just my nervous system being what was the question? Oh yeah, what do we like to do in our free time? So I do a lot of different things. Music's one of them. I would like to be in other music projects. I kind of have another band, but we haven't really, I don't know, done much with it. We need a drummer real bad, but Noah's really busy,
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
we can't
Me.
force him to do yet another band. Oh, actually, might be a good point. Ooh. Anyways, I'm also an artist. I do traditional and digital art as well as scrapbooking. I do many different art medias. But typically I really like sketching. That's what I've been doing more of lately is sketching. What else do? I do so much. Um I work. I'm a cashier at Hy-Vee
Mm.
when I'm not. That's the main thing I do when I'm not doing music cuz I'm working at Hy-Vee, bro. It's if corporate's watching me, I gotta keep my act together.
You can just say it's interesting.
It's interesting. Yeah, I mean, customers, are interesting.
Yeah.
I've learned a lot from it though. So
I bet your patience and how to turn that smile on even when you're just like, I would love to shake you.
yep,
I'm sure
that's half
that's
of
one
that's half of
those.
what that's half of what happens.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Customer service can be hard. I've worked on it
Mm.
too, so oof.
Mhm.
Oh, but and actually, that's interesting. You were talking about other types of art. I don't know if you two do any other types of art, but one thing we were talking about amongst ourselves a couple of weeks ago, maybe, was just making sure we're supporting all artists.
Mhm.
Because yeah, this is mainly about music, but so many people we're surrounded with have so many other type of artistic talents too.
Yeah.
So
Well, and I mean, the other artists don't get as much spotlight as the musicians do. Musicians are, you see them, they're famous. They have like people going to their shows, fangirling over them, lining up. You don't typically see that. You don't ever see that behavior. I'm not gonna scratch that. What am I talking about? You don't typically see. You never ever see that behavior typically. What am I saying? You never
unless
ever see that behavior
yeah,
directed towards the other types of artists. I mean,
right.
I hesitate, being definite, but because of course you're gonna get those like some crazy, fangirls for, there's an audience for everything, but the majority
Is
of
not as
society,
hyped and as
yeah,
big. Yeah,
they don't
yeah.
get the spotlight as much. So yeah, it's very important.
I think I mean it is consumed differently, and it's basically not always just visual, but mainly visual. But with music, you guys are putting yourselves out there on a stage, typically in front of tens or hundreds of people, however big your show is at the time, wherever y'all are playing. So I think that's why people probably gravitate to the music a little bit more. You know.
That's
Yeah.
true.
But yeah, if you ever wanna, start, getting even other art out there, I mean, like we said, we support everybody. So, artists
Heck yeah.
as a whole. So, did you have anything else that you do outside of,
I'm trying to
the
think.
insert?
I don't know.
You sound very busy.
I like baking, cooking. I'm trying to get better at it. Oh my god. It's definitely a learning curve a little bit. Oh my gosh. My parents didn't really teach me much how to cook. My dad did a little bit. My mom absolutely didn't. So most of what I know has been self-taught or my dad. So, but I don't know. I think that's about it.
Oh, okay. That's a pretty good list.
Okay, outside of the band, I am constantly doing music things.
Mm,
So I write my own songs and I have a couple out right now.
okay.
Um and I play soccer for my school, which is really fun, and I enjoy that. I also love going to concerts and I work right now as a music teacher too.
Oh, really?
So
That's awesome.
that's super fun. And
Teach a specific age, or is it just, like, general, like, in a music,
it's it's in general. Right now I have 2 younger kids, but I can teach up to however.
What's the difference between teaching a newbie kid and a newbie adult? Not just with the attitude and how you feel about it, but maybe even how quickly they catch on to things. 'Cause I know even dexterity changes with age.
Because I'd be a
Yeah.
newbie adult. Maybe a kid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
both.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, kids definitely have smaller hands,
Right.
so it's harder for them to reach certain chords
Mhm.
and do certain techniques. So that is definitely a learning curve. You gotta teach them the smaller chords, maybe 2 fingers sometimes.
Okay.
But I do have a kid right now that's catching on really quickly with guitar, and she's 9,
Oh.
which is a really good age for learning. But then I also have a 6-year-old who's a little bit younger, but she's doing a great job as well. And so young adults or teenagers, it's gonna be a little bit easier to teach them just based off of dexterity, probably.
Okay. Yeah,
But
I see that.
also attention spans are
hmm But it seems like you really enjoy it. I've just been watching you smile the entire time you're talking about teaching
Yes, I love
music
it.
lessons and
I'm
everything.
I'm
So.
going to Mizzou for music education
There you go.
Oh,
next
right
year.
on. That's great.
I guess I do a lot of stuff outside of school and other music stuff. I do jazz bands for the school sometimes. I'm doing an internship with Darkroom Records.
What school was it? The one right up on Rogers near Columbia College.
Hickman?
Not Hickman.
Jeff?
It's
Jeff Middle School?
one of the middle schools.
Yeah, Jeff Middle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I was taking care of somebody who actually played in the band there, and I didn't even realize that some of the schools actually had, separate jazz bands and things like that. Is that how you got into it, or were you even interested in stuff like that in school, like, when you were younger?
Yeah, well, I remember being in 7th grade. I was like, oh, I want to play the bass. And so
Oh.
I asked the teacher, I was like, hey, can you help me? And he was like, yeah, well, let me hook you up with the orchestra director. So I
Okay.
was in orchestra, and then I was also doing the jazz band.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
See, those teachers having a great direct impact. That is
I
awesome.
didn't have none of that when I was in school.
Well, no, we just had you pick it, you start out with the recorder. Did y'all start out with the recorder back in the day? Do they still do that?
Yeah.
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 Okay, yeah, start out with the recorder. You learn your little basics, face and all that stuff to read the notes. And then I did clarinet for like 10, 15 years.
Shoved a trumpet in my face.
My dad was cool. He played saxophone, was in a
That's
rock
cool.
band.
Yeah, I also
I
do.
know.
I also do jazz band for my school. So that's something we have in common as well.
Okay, well
And we
then,
both
okay.
we both do
So
marching band.
you got into band through knowing AJ and them, right?
Right.
How did you three?
Oh, yeah, Compass. Let's talk more about that. So there's this camp.
And Compass.
There's this camp called Compass run by a very sweet lady called Violet Fundabar.
And that's here in
Fun-
Missouri?
I really struggle saying her last name. What did you say?
That's here in Missouri. the
Oh yeah,
camp?
it's here in town actually, downtown.
Okay, I don't know
Yeah.
much about it.
I feel like it's kind of niche. Not a lot of people here even seem to know
Yeah,
about
please
it.
Tell us about it.
But okay, so it's a camp where they take people from ages like, what's the starting age, Lyla? 8? Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it's about
8 to
8 years old, 8 to 18. So it's like a 10-year range. And they group kids by you got the real little kids, like the, what do they call them? Preteens. And then you got the teenagers and the almost adults, right? And so they group you together based on age, and they have different groups, and you play music together as a band for a week, and at the end of the week, you have a performance at the Blue Note.
Oh, so this is specifically a music camp.
Yes. So I feel like it's perfect because the whole purpose of the camp is to give kids a chance to see what it's like being in the music scene.
Okay.
Give a little demo of that, and also a lot of bands are formed through that. That's how we were formed. We just, we got selected to be together as a group, us three, and we stuck it
You
out.
guys just meshed.
I would say we're one of the longest lasting bands they've had so far
What
from
was-
Compass.
What was the other one? Sweater.
The sweaters.
Sweaters. Yeah.
The sweaters was before us, and then
I heard of
we're almost 3 years in summer.
Is that band still around?
Okay.
The sweaters?
They are.
Wonder.
They are. They actually,
Oh.
I think, were coming out with new music sometime
Really?
last year.
That's good. I
Yeah.
like the sweaters a
Me
lot.
too.
Awesome. So, can I take it that maybe you guys know some of the other artists that are actually in bands and playing, in the area then?
Definitely.
Oh, for sure.
Definitely. I know.
You guys
lots.
seem very well connected all around.
I'm
you
probably the
know?
least connected. Sorry, I don't know how to use this mic out of everyone here. But yeah, Noah and Lyla and Lee. I don't know much about how Lee is
I don't know.
connected.
I think Noah knows the most people.
But
I think I do know
knows the
the
most
most
people.
I have.
You play in every band here, dude.
I have so many
What
connections.
bands are you in right now?
like 5.
Five local band seasons. So
You
yeah,
know what,
It takes a lot of time.
I would say that was the first time I've heard that, but it's not.
No, well, look at the other Noah
Well,
that we know.
What is it with drummers? Y'all just
The other drummer Noah from Lifeline,
Yeah.
he's a cool dude. I like
he
him.
really is.
He's in
He is.
several bands.
Uh-huh.
Well, there's the thing.
drummer's
Columbia
beast, man.
Columbia needs drummers. Like
Oh.
they're very hard to find. It doesn't.
Rare breed.
I wouldn't say it's the hardest instrument to learn because you really just have to be born with a sense of rhythm.
Mm.
And drums are
wanna-
really expensive to take care of. You know, you have to spend like $30 a month really for drums. As if for guitar, you don't really need unless if you're buying new strings or whatever.
Yeah.
So my first instrument ever was a cello. I played
Okay.
for 5 years.
So you jumped from strings to
Yes, for
percussion.
strings. Sorry, I meant to strand that from
you left.
the instrument vibe that we had over here. I first started for strings. I never thought I would be in percussion.
Yeah.
That's a definite big change right there.
I definitely wanted to be in the drum line for my high school. I had no history with drums and percussion in middle school.
What drew you though? Because I mean, to make a jump from string to percussion, there had to be something outside of just seeing that drum line that's like, I want to bang on these things. This is mine.
I mean, I don't really remember what drove me to do that. I just really had a bigger interest for percussion.
And it just caught you once you started doing it.
Yeah, and then that didn't happen because it's a quite embarrassing story from the first day of high school because I had a class scheduled for a band class.
Mhm.
And I was the only kid that played strings there. And then while they were sitting down with everybody saying like, what instrument did you play? Everybody had to raise their hand and say their answer individually. I was the only one who said cello,
Mm.
and everybody laughed at me. So I just
get it,
decided, you know what, I'll just stick with this for 4 more years. But then I just, grew out of it.
Okay.
Then I started playing electric drums. That's how I first started to practice. My dad got me my first drum kit.
Okay.
And now I have like 4 other drum
Yeah,
kits.
yeah.
So yeah, I still have to use them
It's
soon.
addictive once you get into something.
Yeah.
You just keep buying. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
but yeah, I mean, it just stuck with me.
So
And
you guys, it sounds like jumped in feet first with music. Because I mean, you guys sound uber involved, not just with the band and practicing, but so many other things.
And also my dad, he's
Mhm.
over there in the back. He started playing guitar, I would say about 10 or 15 years ago, and he's been in he was in a band called The Edibles.
Sick, nice.
and
We know exactly. Yeah.
and he played all over, but they were super good. And so now he's in a band with his friend
Mm-hmm.
called the Last Minute Band. So hopefully they'll play around some more. And I definitely started learning music and wanting to be a musician from him at a younger age.
Mm-hmm.
Because like you see all of these people around you performing and you're like, I want to do that.
Yeah.
Also going to the Blue Note a lot because we went a ton when I was younger.
That's
We also went to a lot of bars, so
Well,
Yeah,
we-
yeah,
we
yeah.
do-
A lot of bars.
McNally's was frequented.
We've been to a few
Quite a few,
ourselves.
yes.
Yeah.
But that reminds me of me and my dad. He's the one that kind of exposed me to so many different genres of music. But I didn't find out until I was older how musical my whole family was, which explained it.
Yeah.
So I mean, it sounds like you have that. What about the other three of you? Do you guys have other people in your families that either
Oh, yeah.
play or maybe influence?
Both bloodlines for me run heavily in the music side. So my mom had I actually, oh my god, my mom's probably gonna listen to this. I actually don't know what relative it is. I can't remember if it's an uncle or if it's a grandpa, but some relative, very older relative, like probably 2 generations down or something, owned a piano store. I could be wrong. It might not be. I don't know. owned a very like popular piano store. And there's been just tons of like musically gifted people throughout my family line. There's another relative that could like play piano and just could like do it by ear.
Okay.
So, and what else? So on both sides, both my mom and my dad were into music. My dad's a great singer. My mom had vocal lessons as a kid, was in choir. And I think, as soon as I could start talking as a kid, I started singing. Like it was instant with me, my want to sing. Some of my first memories I have are singing Nirvana in the car with my dad.
Good choice.
It's a very good choice. My mom actually has a video of me singing the Lake of Fire cover that Nirvana did on their
Great song.
such a great song on their MTV tour or their MTV set.
Wow.
So if anyone ever wants to call me a fake fan,
No,
They
that's a
can't.
real fan right
I have
there.
video evidence. I was 4 years old.
I
Oh,
I
that's
also have
awesome.
I also have video evidence from my dad playing a Metallica song. I had 2 drumsticks, and I was young enough to sit in the back seat of the car.
Yeah.
And I was just kind of drumming on the back seat for Metallica's "Injustice for All,"
Mm.
and that's still a great album. Love it. I still listen to it sometimes. So that's basically same thing. Same thing here.
Same thing. So
That's
let's talk a
wow.
little bit about your all, the band as you all now.
Mhm.
As Dusk and Dawn. Whereabouts you guys playing at? You guys are getting out there, I'm sure, and a lot of places here in Columbia. Didn't recently you all do some traveling, or did you
We
go somewhere?
we I don't think we've ever played like outside of Columbia.
No.
That
Okay.
well, definitely
Played
Hallsville,
outside of Columbia. We play in Ashland too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hallsville, Ashland.
So we play in Missouri a lot. But we have yet to get like the bigger cities or like out of state.
Need to work.
Which would definitely be a
I really want to do that. I want to get a show in KC or St. Louis so bad.
I think y'all would fit in pretty
Definitely.
good. There's a couple spots up in that area.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I have a question because I'm so curious. With all this talent here, I mean, just you all's backgrounds and everything. Are you guys working on anything new?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
You all just released something, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
mean,
You got some
Just-
more
We gotta
coming?
hear about all
We
these.
just released
Yeah.
our I don't even a couple months ago we released our album Lament,
Mm-hmm.
which was a new one that had a lot of really
EP.
We are currently working on an Icarus album, which we haven't had practice in a second because we've been very busy.
Being adults.
Yeah, but we're looking to do something next week or the week after for sure, and we're gonna start building on that album.
Yeah.
And we have 2 summer concerts coming up.
Nice.
Heck yeah.
Nice.
Great.
we got 2 songs in the works. I'm really proud of them.
Mm-hmm.
I think it really describes our sound right now.
Oh yeah, I'm so proud of you guys for like really honing in on our musical sound, because there was a patch for a while where I was like, I don't think these guys would be on board to, do my shoegaze. I don't think they're quite getting what I'm picking at. But no, just, we locked in. We really defined our sound. Everybody came together. We all figured out what we liked, and I think we all really like it.
Yeah.
So, do each one of y'all give input? Because you were saying that you write a lot of the songs, right?
What?
One of you was telling me that you all write a lot of the music.
I would
Paige
say
writes most of the
you're-
songs.
okay.
I've contributed. I'm.
you've
writing
also
all of the
contributed a lot.
I write all of the songs for the Circus album that we're.
So we kind of have
Okay.
two babies, and one of them's my baby, and one of them's her baby.
That's what. Okay.
Icarus
Gotcha.
is like my album project that we work on with the band. So we kind of have our separate album projects that we all work on as a band, if that makes sense. I mean, I don't know, we might do stuff like that. Maybe Noah will get like an album where he writes most of it, or maybe Lee, I don't know. So
Well, you
Lee
guys
doesn't like
At least get a chance
contributing
to
artistic.
truly
that.
put your input and stamp on the music. Each one of you all can say something of myself is in there.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
So,
Right, and Lee is one of the most talented bass players that I've ever met.
Dude,
I
for real,
appreciate
we don't
it.
give-
And
Lee does not-
dude, Like I see so many concerts and nobody can do what Lee does. It's amazing.
He's got some groovy bass lines.
Yeah,
man.
groovy bass line.
Groovy.
Out of nowhere, just pulls it.
No, just pulls it out of his butt.
Yeah.
Just like that.
Yeah, we all just kind of make up our own thing. Like AJ and Lyla bring the lyrics, and then AJ's like, I want it to sound like this, and then we all just come up with something.
And it makes it even more fun. I don't know. People will, I don't know. A lot of musicians listening to this are gonna hear this and cringe and think you need to learn music theory. But honestly, I think it adds to the whimsy that I don't know any music theory, and I just gotta be like, hey, can you play this? Do do do.
It sounds like they understand music theory and also know how to translate what
You know how to translate AJ
For the
needs.
most part, yeah, actually.
But that's great though. It sounds like y'all have great communication there. You can, suss out what the other person's thinking, what they're trying to put into the song.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. You guys seem to have great chemistry as a band.
Yeah.
It's just been great listening to y'all each time. So
Yeah, for sure.
yeah,
For sure.
yeah.
Well, let's take a little pause for a minute and pause for the cause, so to speak,
All
and
right.
we'll get right back to it.
Sounds good. We're good.
And we're back. Hey,
Hi,
all right,
Sticky.
with Dusk and Dawn. Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
I'm ready. You ready?
You know it.
All right.
Hey,
okay.
so, what shows y'all got coming up?
For shows, we got with Sticky's Cabana.
Hmm.
I'm not sure about dates. I bet you'll know.
June 6th. I'm willing to bet. I think I'm
I thought
close.
it was the
I
27th.
have no idea.
You might be right. It's
Dates in
June.
your head?
It's not June 6th. That is right.
June 27th, and then I believe we have one at Moberly for the Moberly
Okay.
Car Show.
Mhm.
We're opening for Con Cannon.
Nice.
Oh,
Great band. They just released a single. Go check it out.
Mm-hmm.
I forget what the exact date is on that one, but
Yeah.
it will be posted.
and what's your online presence? Where
Yeah.
can they find you guys?
We have a YouTube and we have Instagram and Facebook.
Okay. And is it same name as the band
Yeah.
or
If you look up Dusk N Dawn, there's an
It'll pop up.
N, not an and.
okay.
Have to be specific about that. And then there's a black logo with white writing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
So, this year's Battle of the Bands, you guys interested?
Yeah, probably. When would that be?
September, first weekend of September.
That'd be great.
Would love to have you guys back out.
Okay, so what else?
And
we got?
then there were
What
3.
else we got?
Let me see. We talked about the shows, what's coming up.
About how to contact them.
Is there anything else you guys are up to that people might be interested in checking out? Art, music, anything like that?
Well, we do have Lila's side project. Lila's been making music. It's on Spotify. It's on streaming platforms. You can talk about that for a little bit.
Oh, okay. So my online presence is like Sky. It's my middle name, Skye. And yeah, I've written one sort of protesty song, and then another that I wrote actually in my class for music production and design, which was really super fun.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jordan Smith. He runs Darkroom as well. He's super talented. He's in a couple bands as well.
Yep.
And so I created that one, and then I was able to put it out on streaming platforms for everybody. It's called Architect, if you want to listen.
Okay.
Okay. Great.
About the rest of y'all, anything good
Anything
going on
else
here?
guys, is going on?
For the band.
No,
this
just-
little band.
Just anything outside
that
of just
you have
that
going
you
on.
personally got going on you want people to hear about?
Oh yeah, so I can definitely say a lot for my bands. I have a band called Orphan Source. It's hardcore. We just released a single. It's called "How Come Dead Soldiers Don't Get Letterman Jackets." We have several shows that are planned for. We got one at the Blue Note opening for Heavy Legends, Crowbar, I Hate God. They're great.
Mm-hmm.
They've been playing music for like 40 years
Saw the
straight.
advertisement for that yesterday.
Mhm.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Basically all my other bands are working on new music. Really, I got a few little light music projects. I got one gosh, I can't talk. I have one called Hopewell. Really, just soft rock. all that stuff. We're recording soon. Jezebel,
Mm-mm.
like sludge metal, hardcore esque. Um, we're working on some new music. And we also have a female vocalist. She is killer at vocals. We just played a show last night at PDM. It was probably one of the greatest turnouts we ever had.
Yeah.
Other than that, everything seems to be working really smoothly. I think all these other bands that I'm in has been really great, expanding my drum vocabulary. But yeah, I think it's a big help for Dusk N Dawn
Oh yeah.
because whenever I started playing in this band, I was just starting on acoustic drums. And I didn't know what to do with that. I played my first show with them at Stevens Lake, and I was so nervous.
Yeah.
We've definitely grown a lot
Mhm.
from the very first time. So I think we were one of his first bands playing
Okay.
on drums.
You guys got him started with, everything else.
Yeah, and I really appreciate that.
Had you really been up on stage in front of people before really playing your instruments? Just, more focus on you versus a bigger ensemble of people?
Yeah, that whenever we played at Stevens Lake in 2024 was the first time I ever played drums in front of anybody.
Mhm.
That was really nerve-wracking, and
Yeah.
it was really fun.
It happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Mhm.
You gotta get your feet wet somehow.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm doing stuff with, I don't know if you've heard about it. It's called IGRB with Compass again, intergenerational rock band choir, where have ages like 8 to 80, and they're all in a choir. And then there's a rock band behind them, and I'm doing bass for that this time.
Okay.
There's a showcase at the Blue Note like April, I don't know, 20 something.
You can find it on the Blue Note website.
Yeah.
Cool.
And
I mean, they're all over the place.
And look, I didn't have to actually say, "Hey, speak."
Yes, exactly.
We were talking about that earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my bad.
Wow, it sounds like you guys are all pretty busy.
Mhm.
That's awesome, though.
That's a
Yes.
good thing.
Oh yeah.
That's what you need to be. I'm sure you guys want to be a little more busy, right?
I wouldn't mind well, we definitely want to have some more gigs
Yeah.
with our band.
I mean, it's fun.
Right.
Yeah.
We're trying to reach out to the Blue Note, I think.
Yeah.
Noah might be trying to do something with that. And we were thinking of doing some sort of video recording with the Blue Note where we're playing and they do a music video,
Oh, awesome.
which is
Okay.
really cool. And so,
That'd be good.
yeah.
Wow, sounds like you're busy now with a lot of plans in the works.
I'm telling
Yes.
Thanks, guys.
telling you.
So been awesome hearing about all
It
that.
has. You guys have any shout outs you want to give or
Yeah.
anything to anybody?
Shout outs, Con Cannon, definitely.
Yeah.
Like I said, they released a new single called Songbird. Love it. They've been getting a lot of attention, in the Moberly area.
We've had them before. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Other shout outs. I don't really know. Find Fiona. Love them. They're my boys. They're Midwest emo. I don't know if you know that term, but very, very harmony rock and stuff. It's probably not even the right term, but oh well. We got a show with them in Jeff City. Not us. Orphan Source does, and yeah, it's gonna be a great show. Yeah, find Fiona. Go check them out.
There we go.
Awesome.
Shout out to Compass as well.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
Definitely.
If it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be sitting here right now.
There you go. Absolutely.
Awesome, guys.
Awesome. But y'all definitely appreciate y'all coming on.
Yes.
Thank
it's
you.
been-
Yeah,
Definitely. Thanks for the
Everybody gets to
opportunity.
know a little bit more about you guys as an individual versus just hey, they're a band, they get up and play, and everything. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a lot of fun.
Oh yeah.
All right. Anything else you'd like to add, Miss Kim?
No, just it's been a pleasure, guys. I really enjoyed talking to each one of y'all.
Yep.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Till next time.